A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Serena Williams and Lewis Hamilton join bid for Chelsea FC. The former Wimbledon champions have pledged $13 million to buy out the English Premier League club.
They join 3 other bidders in this venture, including Martin Broughton's consortium and Los Angeles Dodgers co-owner Steve Pagliuca. The bid has sparked speculation as to who will ultimately win.
There have been several reports about the potential sale, including a report that the British government sanctioned Roman Abramovich after Russia invaded Ukraine. Serena Williams and Lewis Hamilton pledged $13 million to buy out Chelsea FC.
Mercedes-Benz and Formula One star Lewis Hamilton have joined the bid for Chelsea. The bid includes other investors from around the world, including former F1 star Lewis Hamilton and World Athletics president Sebastian Coe.
A total of $130 million has now been pledged for the buyout. The club is being sold by Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich amid the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
The bids are still open, and 2 other groups are also bidding. Former Liverpool chairman Martin Broughton is leading one of the 3 groups.
In addition to Serena Williams and Lewis Hamilton pledging $10 million each, British business mogul Martin Broughton has also gotten involved in the bid. The two have partnered with fellow investors such as World Athletics president Sebastian Coe and Liverpool FC owner Sir Martin Broughton.
Broughton and Hamilton also have stakes in NWSL team Angel City FC and a number of other clubs. Martin Broughton's consortium is one of 3 bidding groups.
After the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Roman Abramovich put Chelsea FC up for sale, saying that the proceeds would go to charity. The British government sanctioned Abramovich this month, and the new owners would have to receive government approval to buy the club.
In addition to Broughton, the other 2 bidding groups are Josh Harris and David Blitzer, who own the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Devils. If Broughton's consortium is chosen, Josh Harris would have a controlling stake in the club and would need to sell his minority stake in Crystal Palace to secure the deal.
The Rain Group is overseeing the sale process, and the 2 largest groups have been in talks for more than 2 years. The group is expected to choose its preferred bidder by the end of the month.
If Broughton is successful, the new owners will have to pass a test, including the Premier League's owners and directors. Meanwhile, Broughton's consortium is backed by several other companies, including the Creative Artists Agency and Evolution Media Capital.
The other group includes wealthy investors such as Lewis Hamilton of Formula One fame, and tennis star Serena Williams. The group is led by Broughton, a former chairman of Liverpool, and David Blitzer of the Philadelphia 76ers.
The bidders are backed by wealthy investors who are keen to keep the club's top position in world football. The other 2 groups are led by the Rogers family, who own the Toronto Blue Jays and Rogers Communications.
The group also includes John Arnold, who chaired the Houston 2026 FIFA World Cup bid committee. The third group, led by the Tsai family, owns the Taipei Fubon Braves baseball team and the Taiwanese Tsai soccer team.
The Rain Group is expected to issue a new license for Chelsea. Los Angeles Dodgers co-owner Todd Bowley's group is another bidder.
Another bidder is the consortium led by Steve Pagliuca, the co-owner of the Boston Celtics. The consortium also includes the Los Angeles Dodgers and Serie A side Atalanta.
All 3 groups have submitted final bids earlier this month. Los Angeles Dodgers co-owner Steve Pagliuca.
Tennis stars Serena Williams and Lewis Hamilton have joined the consortium to buy Chelsea FC. The 2 will pledge $10 million to the cause.
Hamilton, a 7-time Formula One champion, is a longtime fan of the club and has also invested in its fellow NWSL team Angel City. Williams, 40, has won 23 Grand Slam titles and was ranked WTNO
1 for 319 weeks. In addition to their stake in the club, the 2 billionaires have connections with the Conservative Party and other major sports organizations.
The 2 owners are also friends, having spent time in each other's company. However, the bid has been hampered by a lack of information about the ownership group.
In addition to Serena Williams and Lewis Hamilton, the consortium has several high-profile members that could affect the deal. In addition to the Williams and Hamilton, the consortium also includes Chicago Cubs owner Tom Ricketts.
He is a part owner of the Bundesliga and has stakes in several other sports. Morten Broughton's consortium has received a number of offers for Chelsea.
The bid is supported by wealthy investors who wish to keep the club's status in world football. Broughton's consortium also includes World Athletics president Sebastian Coe, and the owners of the Philadelphia 76ers basketball team, Josh Harris and David Blitzer.
In addition, it includes former Liverpool chairman Martin Broughton. 3 bids are strong.
If the bids hit $2.5 billion, they could become the largest check ever written in sports. The winning bid is dependent on whether it can convince the British government and the Raine Group, the American bank that runs the auction, as well as Roman Abramovich.
After all, the club is no longer the one-man show of wealth for Abramovich. British government sanctioned Roman Abramovich after Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Abramovich is a billionaire who has made his fortune in Russia's oil and aluminum industries. He paid $13 billion to buy Sibneft, which helped the Kremlin regain its dominance over the energy sector.
The British government branded Abramovich a pro-Kremlin oligarch for his ties to the Kremlin and alleged role in destabilizing Ukraine. Despite the criticism, the UK is still committed to punishing Russian oligarchs.
It is currently working through a list of more than 200 oligarchs and has banned the Russian oligarch from using British banks and businesses. Abramovich's donation would have supported Yad Vashem for 5 years, built a new building, and created 2 new versions of the Book of Names.
The British government sanctioned 7 oligarchs with ties to the Russian government. Roman Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea FC, is one of them.
Abramovich has denied having any connections to Putin and doing anything that would warrant sanctions. But the United Kingdom's move comes after Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Abramovich's involvement is alleged to have helped destabilize Ukraine and is benefiting financially from the destabilization of the Ukraine. As a result of the action, Abramovich has put Chelsea FC up for sale.
Abramovich's sale to Brentford was the first step toward selling the club, but now he has suspended any further sales. Meanwhile, the club will no longer sell tickets for games against the Russians, but will honor previous sales.
In addition to the sale, the government has also halted sales at the club's merchandise shop and transfer market. After the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Britain sanctioned 7 oligarchs.
One of them is Roman Abramovich. The other 6 include Oleg Deripaska and 5 other Russian oligarchs.
Despite these actions, some will argue that the government should have taken quicker action.